Hi everyone, Jennifer here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Wednesday, and that means it's Walker, Texas Ranger Day. And this week's episode was The Neighborhood. Shot in a bloody gang crossfire, a critically injured girl somehow survives and inspires Walker to help her end the terror and violence in her neighborhood. Okay, things I liked about this episode. Most importantly, I like the action. As I've stated numerous times in these TV Talk Walker Texas Ranger videos, this show is known for its action. So I do like that. They always put that in the episodes, and I do love that. But another thing about this episode that I love, that it's kind of a counterbalance in the show, and it's another thing the show is known for. It's kind of the community outreach they have in here. Now, not necessarily the community outreach in the actors' community, but basically showing the viewers that there can be community outreach in their own communities. You see that a lot in Walker, Texas Ranger. They will work with families, with kids, with people that are in gangs but trying to get out, neighborhoods, all the time to try and make where they're living a better place. In this case, it's a neighborhood. It's a neighborhood that's really not all that nice. It's got gangs in it. The people that live there that aren't part of the gangs are basically being harassed and terrorized. But, the good chunk of the episode is all about rallying the people to fight for their community, and not fight like, the way the gangs would fight, but to stand up, to let the gangs know that, hey, we're not going to fight you one-on-one, but we're going to make sure that you can't do what you want to do here. Neighborhood watches. Oh, yes, you agree with that. Neighborhood watches. Seeing the kids to and from school safely, to and from the bus stop safely. Videotaping the drug deals that are going on and giving those videos to the police or the rangers so that they can make arrests and everything. And something that's also put in here that we don't see very often in Walker, Texas Ranger. It's come up in a few episodes. I think this might have been the very first one that it came up in. If I'm wrong, I apologize. And that is that faith can also do a lot. And really, it's like not necessarily like they're the little girls talk about an angel and everything, and how the angel promised her that on Easter Sunday there would be a miracle coming and all that. That was the premises of the show, of the episode. Now, by faith, I don't necessarily mean that kind of faith. I mean the faith in yourself to be able to change something. And I believe that's what the message was. They were just using the angel and spiritual faith to kind of get it across. But I absolutely loved that. I mean, if it was like in Touched by an Angel, okay, that's not a big shocker, because that's what Touched by an Angel is all about. This one, since you don't see it pop up as much, it's always nice when it does. And it is. They do it very subtly. This one wasn't really so subtle because they did come on and say angel, but it was still very subtle, and they weren't really forcing it on you, which I liked. Okay, flip side of that coin, things I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't a lot I didn't like about this episode. I thought it was very well done. I loved all of the underlying messages. I loved how, for people who do live in communities like the one that was shown in the show, is like, well, you know, this is what you can do to make your community better. So I loved that. There really wasn't a lot I didn't like about it. Granted, I didn't like that the little girl got shot and could have died, but there was a reasoning for it. So, okay, I guess I could let that go a little bit because there was a reasoning behind it. But other than that, really not a lot I didn't like about this episode. Okay, feel free to check out my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, a quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, please leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Also, feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. I do have my name for those 4 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note that all pictures seen within these videos in this video do belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the link for any site mentioned in this video will be in the description section. Okay, YouTube subscribers. Any of my videos that are not on YouTube are on my Facebook page. Facebook friends, basically the same deal. Any of my videos that are not on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. And to anyone who's interested, you can feel free to check out my Facebook group, Fanfic Corner. Okay, I would like to apologize for not posting a video in a while. Unfortunately, I know the last posting was probably back in November. Unfortunately, with the Christmas holiday and everything coming up, I was extremely busy with work and a lot of other things. And then in January, I was busy getting caught up in a lot of the stuff I let slide. And unfortunately, TV talk was one of the things that I really put off on getting caught up with until I was caught up in other stuff. And I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, these things happen. Okay, finally, DreamWorks Dragons will be coming to an end in 2 weeks. Well, actually less than 2 weeks, about a week and a half. And that means that there'll be an opening for a new TV Talks show for Sunday, and that you guys get to tell me what show you would like me to do a set of videos on. Your choices are Horseland, Outlaw Star, Dot Hex Sign, and Inuyasha. Voting is extremely simple. All you have to do, sorry, my cat's kind of getting in the way here, is write a positive comment and or like or love a positive comment on one of the 4 shows listed, and whichever one gets the most votes is the one I'll do a set of videos on. Please keep in mind that negative comments and dislikes do not count as votes, and if Inuyasha is selected, I will be doing up through season 1 of the sequel. Also, for those of you watching on YouTube, there is a poll in the community section of my channel, and you can go there to vote as well. Voting will be until the 12th of February. However, if I do have to push this back, which I am really hoping not to, at this point in time, I will give you a heads up. You may vote in the comment section as many times as you wish on the poll on YouTube. In the community section, that's more of a one-shot deal. And this is the last week I will be reposting that poll. But please keep in mind that in the event of a tie or no votes, I do have the final say. So far, the voting stands at Horseland in the lead with 8 votes. Inuyasha close behind with 7. Outlaw Star in 3rd with 1. And Dot Hex Sign in last place with 0. You have 4 days left, so be sure to get your votes in and make your voices known. Okay, please like and share if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.